Warning: this video contains themes of violence and domestic abuse. Viewer discretion is advised. Imagine walking down a dimly lit alley. A pale woman in a surgical mask approaches. In Japan, that's nothing unusual, so you keep walking until she stops and slowly removes her mask. Beneath it is a mouth grotesquely slit from ear to ear. Before you can even react, she's standing right in front of you. She leans in and whispers, "Watashi kirei?" Am I pretty? Almost without thinking, you answer, "Yeah, no." And that is the last word you will ever say. Hello everyone. 皆さん、こんにちは。ゲリスンです。よろしくお願いします。Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Here we explore Japanese culture from a Western perspective, trying to understand and appreciate its rich history. Today we're stepping into the terrifying and mysterious legend of Kuchisake Onna, or known in the West as the slit-mouthed woman. Kuchisake Onna is made of 3 parts. Kuchi meaning mouth, sake meaning the verb to cut, and onna meaning woman. Kuchisake Onna is often described as an onryo, or a vengeful spirit. She hides her face behind a surgical mask and carries either a large blade or a large pair of scissors, oftentimes very rusted. Some accounts describe her as towering 8 feet tall, but most say she appears as an average height woman around 170 to 180 centimeters. She has long black hair, pale skin, and strange white hands. By all accounts, she's beautiful, until you see her scar, of course. The story traces back to Japan's Heian period, more than 1,000 years ago. According to legend, she was the wife or concubine of a samurai. Vain and unfaithful, she was caught in her betrayal. In a fit of rage, the samurai slit her mouth from ear to ear and sneered, "Are you still beautiful now?" And that isn't the only origin. Some versions claim her mouth was cut open by a jealous rival. Others whisper about a failed cosmetic surgery procedure, twisting her vanity into eternal punishment. And even older tales tie her to Kitsune, or the fox spirit, who lured men by appearing as beautiful women before revealing their true hideous faces. After her death, she returned as an onryo, wandering the streets and demanding an answer to her cursed question, "Watashi kirei?" In later years, strange events were tied to her legend. On August 18, 1968, a bus accident in Gifu Prefecture left one body badly disfigured. When experts recovered the skull, they found the mouth split to the ears. Locals whispered this was the work, or the possession, of Kuchisake Onna. Yet again, we see people using folklore to explain unexplainable events, especially in the past. For centuries, she lingered as a cautionary tale told to women, a reminder of vanity and adultery. But in the 1970s, sightings began to resurface in Gifu Prefecture. On January 26, 1979, the Gifu Nichi-Nichi Shimbun, a local newspaper at the time, reported on the rumors, and panic spread nationwide. Children were escorted home by parents and teachers. Even the police began controlling the streets. So why Gifu Prefecture? Gifu itself is a land of contrast. Mountains and isolated villages in the north where folklore thrived, and industrial Nagoya to the south where rumors traveled fast. It was the perfect ground for hysteria, and the slit-mouthed woman became a national fear. Sightings didn't stop there. On June 21, 1979, in Himeji City, a 25-year-old woman carrying a kitchen knife was arrested. Her lips were described as torn in a way that resembled Kuchisake Onna. And remember, this is very rare to see these types of activities. Decades later, on September 5, 2012, in Kagoshima, 3 young girls claimed they encountered Kuchisake Onna in a park. Their description matched the legend perfectly. So, How does the encounter unfold? She steps in front, more like teleports in front, and asks, "Watashi kirei? Am I pretty?" Your answer will seal your fate. Say, "Hai," or "yes," and she slices your mouth into a scar just like hers. Say, "Yeah," or "no," and she kills you instantly. Even sometimes, she'll follow you home and kill you at your house. The legend says there's only one way out. Answer "ma," or "so," or "futsu," or "average," and she becomes confused long enough to let you go. Kids in the 1970s even whispered other tricks as well, such as tossing candy or bekoame to distract her, or saying pomado or pomade 3 times to repel her, because it was believed that her husband was wearing pomade during her tragic disfigurement. What makes Kuchisake Onna terrifying isn't just the scar, but the motifs she represents. In Japan, the mouth isn't only for speaking, it's tied to beauty, politeness, and harmony. To mutilate it is to destroy identity and honor itself. And this image isn't just Japanese. Around the world, the same horror appears. For example, to name a few, you have the Joker's carved smile, or even the gang punishment known as the Glasgow smile, where they cut you from ear to ear with a bottle. Something about a forced smile carved into flesh unsettles us everywhere. Her legend grew so powerful, it inspired a wave of horror films, such as Kuchisake Onna in 1996, A Slit-Mouthed Woman in 2007, Kuchisake Onna 2 in 2008, and Kuchisake Onna 0 in 2008, obviously very popular. Each one explores the same nightmare. What happens if she asks you the question? And even today, she hasn't disappeared. People still dress as Kuchisake Onna for Halloween, horror events, and cosplays. She appears in manga, anime, and video games, even music, like these, for example. She isn't just folklore anymore, she's part of Japan's living culture of horror. So the next time you're walking down a quiet street at night and someone in a mask stops you and asks, "Watashi kurei?" what will you say? Thank you for watching my channel, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. 見てくれてありがとうございます。じゃあまた。おー。